The ones that hate me the most look just like that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Hey, give him that. I got him. Help. Double. There you go. Yeah, back out. Let's swing it. You gotta get me out. Red. Push up. By yourself. Swing it, baby, swing it. Hey, through. Look at me. Check ball. Check. Hey, it's open. I got it. That's you. I got it. Hey, good boy. Pop it. Who's watching here? Oh, get that. Hey, yo, right here. Trap. I got ball. Shot. Rotate. Come on, Chris, get him. Oh. Clear out.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
There's definitely a history between us.
He's really tough. The last tournament kind of setting we played in, he was hooping.
Season 5 has been bursting with fun events, and the good news is there's more on the way. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, make your way to Deck Party. If you want double XP, Deck 15 is the place to be. Meanwhile, the city hosts the 90s. Is your My Player a 90 overall or above? If so, I better see you out there. Jumping ahead to next weekend, when the Concha del Mar will highlight defenders. At this specialty appreciation event, you can earn either double or triple XP based on your defense and rebounding badge points. And in the city, check out the Sour Patch Challenge, where every three-pointer you make will remove your opponent's three-point line. Sour the opposition as you compete for sweet prizes, like unlimited passing boosts and exclusive My Player items. But that's about it for me. Level 40 is calling your name, so what are you waiting for?
Welcome to this special edition of NBA 2K TV.
Last weekend's tournament shook down the bracket, and we know now who is going to be battling it out for those championship titles in the March 19th finals.
It was an action-packed tournament, and this week we're bringing you all up to speed on how it all went down.
It's finally arrived. Welcome to the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournaments. Thousands tried, but only 32 qualified for each tournament. And we have two brackets for this year, one for last gen and one for current gen. A total of $500,000 is up for grabs. It's been a long journey for many of these players to get to this point. And today, we'll find out which four will continue their journey into the finals. So let's get started. First up is the last gen console tournament. On the right side of the last gen bracket, the first round was action-packed as top-seeded SOH7 TV went down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious.
And last year's champion two-way Rocco moved on to the second round.
Just totally relentless.
As the 13th seed, Losing Weight was able to advance to the next round, thanks to some big plays down the stretch. Plus, one of our double bracket qualifiers, Swaggy P. Holmes, picked up a close win as the 10th seed.
He just keeps coming, attack mode.
I lost in the first round last year, so I know what it felt like to lose. So I came in pretty confident, and I've been having a great year all year.
5 on the clock.
In the second round, Swaggy and Losing Weight continued their momentum as double-digit seeds,
He takes it in.
with Swaggy earning a narrow 2-point win and Losing Weight winning by 11.
3-pointer.
Two-way Rocco and Free JC2K moved on as well.
Toughest thing is, in the role of being a champion, one of the toughest things to do is win when you're supposed to win.
But then the quarterfinals, technical difficulties took out two-way Rocco.
If I lose a game in the tournament, I'm okay with it. But just the fact that, it was out of my control in a way, that's what hurt the most.
To the paint.
While Swaggy P. Holmes took home a huge victory, setting the stage for a semifinals matchup between Swaggy and Losing Weight.
I was so locked in the third game. I played crazy defense in the first quarter. I think I held him to 3 points in the first quarter, and this guy is really good. So I'm ready to rock out.
So who would walk away with $50,000 and a shot at the grand prize?
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
I knew it was pretty much over going into the fourth. I was almost celebrating.
That would be Swaggy P. Holmes, who left it all on the floor in his 24-point victory.
Oh, Yao Ming on Trae Young, that's not fair.
A 10 seed in the Last Gen Finals, what a run. But who will their opponent be? Let's check out the left side of the Last Gen bracket.
Round 1 began with last year's runner-up, Eyeball Splash, versus X-Authentic Breed.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for them.
They've sustained a number of injuries, 4 different players out of the lineup. The coaching staff racking their brains to keep them steady.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's McDermott in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Isaiah Roby. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Darius Baisley. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And facing off here, 2 offenses that can really grind out possessions, Clark.
Yeah, they don't mind using the shot clock. They really are deliberate in their approach. They want to move the ball and move the defense, move their bodies. They like to run the offense through all of the options. So they're not afraid, neither of these teams, to go deep into the shot clock.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Now here's Murray. Pass to Vassell. Here's Johnson. Into the lane. Rebounded by Roby.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And it's Giddey missing.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. Just wonder how good can this kid become?
Now here's Johnson. McDermott outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And it's really incredible the number of ways Murray can affect a game.
I mean, I totally agree, B.A. I mean, he creates for himself and others. One of the best rebounders in the league at his position. And boy, is he disruptive on defense.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Baisley.
In the first 2 minutes.
No luck on that one.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now Murray. McDermott outside. Picked by Pirtle. Nice move. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Wiggins for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pirtle, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Devin Vassell taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates Diop comes in for Johnson. And it's Walker in for Murray. Second free throw, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Mann. Connects from downtown.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Walker. Takes it inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
35 seconds left now in the first quarter. San Antonio with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to McDermott. Outside Walker. Back to McDermott. Walker with it. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
Walker the fourth.
That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Primo in at the 2. And the dunk by Favors.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Murray. That one doesn't drop. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
You know, last year against the Warriors, Murray had a 20-10-8 line. This is a guy who can do a lot of different things for you. First Spur to do that since Tim Duncan in 2000 posted 20-10-8.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Roby's shot is good.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
And yet, despite his production, Murray still flies a little under the radar, Clark.
Well, some of that is he's still relatively young in his career. He only played 1 year of college ball, BA, and it also has to do with his consistency. He's a bit streaky as a shooter, and sometimes when the shot isn't there, he starts pressing a bit at both ends of the floor.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Williams passes to Favors. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Back to Williams. Wiggins outside. Here's Favors. And that one's long.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williams finds Favors. Here's Roby. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Primo. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Oklahoma City now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Favors with a screen on Murray. Pass to Giddey. Favors in the post, defended by Murray. Favors' shot is good. Favors has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Primo. Fires top of the key. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Darius Baisley is out there with Isaiah Roby. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and he lays it up and in. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Pirtle. The Thunder making their last shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Reliability is important when you talk about NBA players, and Doug McDermott is valuable in that regard. He's not trying to do it all out there, just focusing on what he does to help the team be its best.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, McDermott is a floor spacer, but Clark, he can definitely be counted on under the hoop on offense.
Yeah, he can be, B.A., because he moves so well without the ball. He's an excellent cutter. That shot of his, that range and efficiency gives him an added step of quickness, and I think his field goal percentage reflects that.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Murray. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
And he drives in.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, number 12, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Walker. McDermott outside. Inside. Pirtle finds Walker. Pirtle with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker. The Thunder with the rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Baisley. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Walker. Picked by Pirtle. Walker, the open look. Cash money from 16 feet away. Walker's got 5 now.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice D from Walker. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for San Antonio, Murray and Walker manning the backcourt, Johnson and Pirtle the big men, and it's Primo in at the small forward position. The shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder with a lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey, defended by Murray. Here's Favors to the wing, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Over Pirtle. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs shooting only 31% in the game. The drive by Murray. Releases from 15. The rebound by Favors. Favors has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. No good there. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Murray. Spurs need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Roby has checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Isaiah Roby.
And the Thunder shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's Giddey. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Primo, hounded by Wiggins. Over to the wing. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Johnson. Second chance effort. It's tipped. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Roby. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder girls.
He's checked in for Pokashevsky. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Walker. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Pirtle with the bucket.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 6 feet away. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there.
DeJounte Murray. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
Twenty seconds left in the final quarter. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Vassell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Baisley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Darius Baisley.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, and once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
And Splash did not disappoint.
That was the first game of the day. Like you saw, like it was just like, oh, Splash is already ready. He's ready to he set the tone.
Splash would reign 3 after 3 until X-Authentic breathed rage quit in the third quarter. Splash advanced with a 58-33 victory. One of the favorites to win it all, Jin Shiesty, was in a nail-biter versus Most Fear Dong. It took a late Scottie Pippen 3 to ice the 71-65 victory. Jin Shiesty advances to round 2. In round 2, 15th seeded 11 Assassin looked to cause another upset versus 10th seeded LMC Clamps. 11 Assassin led throughout the game.
Oh, wow!
But LMC would tie the game late in the third.
That one is hammered home.
But 11 Assassin would take back control in the fourth and win the game 50-48. In round 3, the action did not stop. 11 Assassin was ready to take on 3-seeded Anger Jay-Z. And guess what? Anger Jay-Z ended up changing their name to Angriest Jay-Z as they fell to 11 Assassin 62-48. Up next was maybe the matchup of the weekend, Splash versus Jin Shiesty. And this one is worth taking a closer look. Splash hit a 3 with Wilt Chamberlain to take an early 5-4 lead, but Jin Shiesty would control the rest of the first quarter. And with some key plays by Giannis, Jin Shiesty would enter the second quarter with a 19-13 lead.
And at the end of the first quarter, it's Jin. Here he goes.
The second quarter would end up being more of the same.
Pressure only came to me when I faced Jin Sanity. You go down and you realize, like, wow, I'm down 15 or I'm down 10 for 250,000. So you got to lock in because it's now or never.
In the third quarter, Splash locked in using old-fashioned two-pointers to get back into the game. A 14-foot jumper with Shaq and a Luka dunk with 6 seconds left in the quarter. He wraps up the third, trailing 38-45.
We'll head to the fourth. Jin trying to hold on.
Splash opened the fourth, going back to his threes and took the first lead since early in the first quarter. Jin Shiesty attacked back with a Bol dunk to tie the game 49-49. Splash made a Giannis 3 to take control of the fourth.
Triple OT, 7 OTs. I was going to pull that game out alive.
With the big win, Splash moves on to the semifinals versus 11 Assassin. The semifinal was set for number 1 seed Eyeball Splash to take on the number 15th seed 11 Assassin. This game remained tight throughout as 11 Assassin was looking to cause his 4th upset of the day. Splash would once again turn things up in the second half to take control of the game and wins with a final score of 55-53. Splash repeats advancing to the My Team Unlimited Championship round to play for $200,000.
I've known Splash for about, I want to say, 5 years. We're really good friends, so I know his game, he know mine. We're definitely going to put on a show. I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do. He's just going to have to wait and see.
Everybody wanted to see the Splash versus Tadibo rematch because that is like the My Team rivalry of the year. But me versus Swag is going to be an amazing series, and I think people shouldn't underrate him because I'm not.
So I'm going against one of the best offensive players, and I'm one of the best defensive players. The best advice I've got is to call timeouts. It's just game control. Any type of run, if you go up 10-0, they score 2, call a timeout. If they score 4 points straight, call a timeout. You have to stop whatever's going on, or it's going to be over. You're getting flooded. I'm coming for the 200K, March 19th. Be ready.
Last year, I went all out. I had notes. I ended up posting them on Twitter about 6 to 7 months ago, probably 2, 3, 4 pages of everything that I need to do this. Just, I would say don't over prep because it destroys your mental fortitude. Like this year, the difference is I'm going to just take it day by day. Like I don't need to have the 5 pages of notes. Of course, I'm going to lab the game, but if I can win this championship, I think this may stabilize me as the best 2K player as of right now.
Not sure what got into it. First team foul.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks in at the 1 spot. And for the Jazz, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at center. 2 defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. Burks against Conley. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 4. Fades away. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top 3-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored. Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shot from 12. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Conley's shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Count the basket. Barrett's got the game going here with the first basket for the Knicks.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Barrett. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Driving in. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And making a statement right away. Letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for O'Neal. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Quickly. Trying to get open is Gibson. And it's Quickly missing. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The shot's good from Quickly. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the pass to Gobert. Clarkson against Rose. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Some solid defense from Rose. And it's Quickly in the corner. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Rose missing. Gay scanning before. Clarkson for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
And this has been a fairly...
That you give.
Hello, 2K TV fans. It's Matt Cord, the voice of the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm here to share some brotherly love with you and celebrate your top plays of the week. Are you ready for some action? Let's go!